Hi guys, this is Larissa with Be You Beautiful One. Welcome to my channel. I am so glad that you are here. I am excited to share with you my planner lineup for my Franken Planner catch-all system. And I'm going to be using several items, including these 4 planners by Happy Planner. In addition to that, I'll be using some printables that I wanted to use that were undated, and I will show you those as well. First, I want to go ahead and show you the Happy Planners that I will be utilizing so that you're aware of that, and then I'll show you how I put together my system. Be right back. Okay, first I'm going to start off with the 4-month daily page layout undated planner from the Happy Planner. This came out late in the, well, no, it sort of came out around September-ish, August, September. Anyways, once it was sold, it was hard to get your hand on. It's still hard. It comes with deluxe metals that are very pretty, and the copper is beautiful. But I also grabbed the undated extension pack from Happy Planner, and I already opened it up, so I'll just show you what it looks like. It has the undated calendar along with the daily sheets. I like the extension pack better than the actual planner. So this is the extension pack right here. And the tabs have nothing, well, none of the tabs do, so I forgot everything in here is undated. But the extension pack is grayed out, and I like that. The extension pack also came with some months, some dates, and some deco. And I don't know, I like certain kind of butterflies, so I'm not for sure if I will use these or not. But you can always use dates and months and so forth. So, but that came with the extension pack. Actual planner itself starts here, and they also gave you some monthly stickers that you can use for your tabs so that you can start at any time. So I'll be using those. Of course, you have your title page, and then you have your dividers and so forth. But as you can see, even just with the monthly pages, there's color florals down the spine, and then, which is not bad, but then it has the color butterflies or moths, whatever there are, and up here it has the color splash under notes. So I'm not particular about the color palette. And then on the actual daily pages, they have like that peachy undertone for each page, and then the strong color splash on the spine. So although my daily pages are just that, daily pages for me to sort of organize myself for the next day and structure my day and so forth, it's still, I think I'm gonna wait on using these first. In my setup, I'm gonna actually use the extension pack, and I'm not for sure if I'll use these or not. It depends on how well I use the extension pack. And then the color sort of changes every month in this. So the colors are just a lot, especially if you're trying to get away from whiting out or something like that, you know. And then it goes back to peach. then it goes back to the blue. So that's that. And at first I was going to take these metal disc off, but I think with the setup that I have, rose gold metal disc would be better. So that is what I am going to use. So again, I'm going to be using the extension pack from Daily Planner. It just has like a little bit of confetti down the spine, no color splashes or deco, and then the daily pages are grayed out as well. So that's the first one. The second one that I will be utilizing are these two. So the Spoonful of Faith vertical planner actually is a line planner. But what I did is I switched the covers. So this really belonged to this one, and then this one really belonged to that one. But they both started in 2022. So what I did is I knew for my everyday use, my basic catch-all planner, I did not want the line vertical layout. And so what I did is I switched the covers and the tabs to the regular vertical layout. And this was actually on this cover, and but I just went through and I switched it all out so that now when I pull from the months, I now know that my vertical layout is here and my vertical line layout is here with this cover. And this particular planner I got on sale for like dirt cheap. My printer was sort of giving me a trouble, and I had to troubleshoot. And at that time, I was just like, just go buy a planner and deal with the rest later. And that's what I did. So I was able to get this one at a really good price because this cover is not my go-to kind of cover. But I thought that this line vertical would be great, and the tabs would be more appropriate for fitness. So I'm not going to use like the perpetual calendar or anything like that. I don't know. I may use it as an index or whatever, but I'm not putting it into my planner system. I may index like how much I weigh. You know, I may index like my average blood pressure, sugar levels, that kind of stuff in here just to have an index of it, but I may not even do that either. So not sure. And then the monthly dividers are a little bit unique like this one. I don't know if I want that when May comes or not, but we will see. But other than that, with a little bit of confetti in the spine here, everything is black and white or grayed out, as well as the monthly pages. I already took out January to March out of this one. So yeah, that's that. I decided to keep these on here for right now since I switched everything out, and I'll eventually take these off, but I just wanted to remind myself what is actually between these covers. And so I already took out January through March in this one as well. And again, I just like the clean lines and the tabs, the divider tabs for the monthly on the backhand part match the monthly in here, and that's why I was able to switch out the dividers without hesitation, because they're exactly the same with the lines down the spine, same format. And so I just switched out the dividers for each one. So yeah, that worked out great. Okay, so those are the three planners that I will be using directly from Happy Planner. And now I'm going to show you the cover that I'm going to use for my catch-all system. My primary catch-all system is going to be held in this cover. This is a Notique cover, and I do have a discount code down below for you to use on your purchases. It'll help this channel out as well. Now this one is the one that I got a couple of years ago, either in 2019 or 2020. I can't remember because everything is just a blur once the pandemic started. So it does have the Q on here, which is not the case anymore. All of her newer products have the new metal piece on there, but basically the same concept. So I'm for sure there's like another pink cover on the website. This one is a ringless cover, so I could put any planner in here, spiral, disc bound, whatever have you. I could just slide it in here, notebook, whatever. I like that. And so the old style has the secretary pocket here with the 2 pockets on the side. And then you have your 4 pockets here. On the back side, it just has the 1 pocket, which is different. Now there's a couple additional pockets for the newer version. And then you have the credit card slots and this little scallop page in the back. I like that if I decide to use this to hold a card of mine, it's in the back part of it, but I probably won't use it for that at all. Most of my decoration is going to go up here towards the front. And then it has the pin loop here. And so I really enjoy that. So I want to show you this first so that you can see that I have a full customized system and it will be protected by this planner cover. And we'll put all of that together in just a second. And now I'm going to show you my customized system. This is the old dashboard layout. I did use the clear covers that I got from Notique. I got one from Live Love Posh as well. So I'm not for sure which company this one is from, but I believe this one might be from Live Love Posh. I can't remember, so forgive me, but I've used both of those. But Notique has it as well, and with Notique you can have a savings on your purchase. So I'm covering this up right now with my dashboard that I had in another planner, and I'm going to use 2 of my laminated dashboards instead of the actual back cover to glide into my Notique cover. And so here is my official DIY cover. And so here's the plastic cover that I purchased, but then I created this dashboard to go as the product underneath the cover. So this is what I will see when I first open up my planner cover. And I absolutely love it. And it has here, where there is no vision, there is no hope. And that is a quote from George Washington Carver, a really popular, famous African-American scientist who invented and a lot of products that we still benefit from today, as well as his research. So, and some of you guys have asked about my dashboards. I will have an announcement coming up soon about those so that I can share it with you. I'm just working out some kinks, so forth. But yeah, I totally love this one. I think she is absolutely gorgeous and fabulous. And yeah, I'm just excited. Now, next, I have my words for the year of 2022. And so I have a vellum here that has the picture of germination. I forgot how to say it, but basically the stages of a seed growing into a plant. And so the seed is over here in the corner. Then you sort of see it unfold and get roots a little bit. And then right here it's about to break through the ground. and so forth. And it continues to persevere through all the elements. So my first word here is perseverance. And the Webster Dictionary definition says continue effort to do or achieve something despite difficult failures or opposition. And then my second word, because I think they sort of go hand in hand, breakthrough, which is an act of insistence of moving through or beyond an obstacle. So this little seed has to go through a lot to get through here. It has to develop and break through the outer coating of the seed. It has to get nourishment from the ground and the minerals within the ground, or the additional adjectives that have been added to the ground. It has to root and grow roots into the ground to build a foundation for itself. It has to continue to push through the dirt and all of that stuff. Then it has to weather all the weathers, predators, and all of that kind of stuff for it to fully come into existence. So that's what this visual effect is for me. And so as I go through 2022, my goal is to persevere, to put forth the effort, to push through my comfort zone, my box, to break out of my box that I have created, especially over the last couple of years, to just redefine myself, redefine my life, redefine my goals, and just really push through so that I have a major breakthrough, which is an act or instance of moving through or beyond obstacles. And so obstacles can not only be like outside forces such as economy, pandemic, relationships, all that kind of stuff, resources and so forth. It could be eternal. It could be what I think of myself. It could be my areas that I need to grow confidently in, spiritually in, health wise, everything, esteem wise. Breakthrough of that, breakthrough of overcoming fears and so forth. And just putting a good foot forward and being willing to try. Okay, because I believe it's important for me, myself, to at least try. Where I'm at in my life versus where I used to be in my young adult years is different. I have a different capacity level, a different risk taking level, and I still want to be wise, but I don't want what I have learned over the years to hold me back, that I'm so conscious that I'm not cautious, that I'm not living my life to the fullest. So a continued effort to stretch myself to achieve something despite difficulties, despite possible failure, despite opposition, because in difficulties, in failure, and in opposition, there's room to learn, there's opportunities, there's niche that are created, skill sets that are created, knowledge is created, opportunities to help other is created or fortified. And, that all lends to the process of breaking through and beyond my obstacles, including myself. So those two are my words for the year. And I felt like it would be important to put this like towards the front so that when I open up my planner, I have that constant reminder. And then I put some note pages in the back of this because every year I write a letter to myself, a letter that includes my goals, my prayers, what I believe God is directing me towards, and what God has placed on my heart. And I'll notate that. I'll put it in an envelope, and I have this like red mailbox because you guys know I love red because it's a symbolization of the blood. I need God to cover it. I need Jesus Christ to cover it. I need the Holy Spirit to be present. And so I will put that letter inside of that mailbox, and I'm going to do it for 2022 as well. But in addition, I want to have a letter that I write to myself, that I keep inside my planner, that I can encourage myself with, that I can remind myself of my whys. Why is it that I need to do A, B, C, D? What's the importance of it? What's the consequences of not doing it? And what is the benefit of doing it? Even if it stretches me, what are my whys? And to encourage myself and cheer for me. I need to be my own cheerleader if nobody else cheers for me. And so I will put that in here as well. It may be something that I share with you. It may not be. It sort of depends. I'm hoping it's something that I will be able to share with you guys in case someone else needs encouragement. But this is a part of self-accountability and so forth, especially, with the us being in the pandemic still, accountability is sort of different, and so you have to use even more tools to hold yourself accountable with. So yeah, that would be that. And then here is my next page. I have some clear dividers that I got from Live Love Posh. And I will label these later only because I wanted to solidify the order of everything. But I have Gold Crusher on this particular doll's shirt, and I love that because I'm trying to set goals. I'm setting goals that I plan to achieve, that I will achieve. Okay, but I put at the top here, again, this is a dashboard. It says the only limit to the height of your achievements is the reach of your dreams and your willingness to work for them. And that's by Michelle Obama. And so here now I have sort of like my fold out of my goals, and I just put it on, oops, I put that in backwards. I was wondering what happened. Okay, so I have a fold out here that I created, and I love this because it allows me to just expand it. I can flip it over and have something that I need to focus on, for the week. Maybe I need to put more emphasis on a particular goal for the week. I can turn to it and do whatever I need to do. I do have one more side that I can also utilize as well. But some of the areas that I'm focusing on is in my career and in creation or further development of my own businesses. So I call it the Boss Babe. This is a sort of a vision board. It's different than what I am accustomed to doing. I'm accustomed to having magazines and a lot of quotes and so forth, but I don't know. I felt like I need to do something different. So it's a goals as well as a vision put together. So I have my career moves, I have business moves, and I have social media move. Those are the three areas that I will be focusing on as a Boss Babe. And I use Boss Babe because that's a lot of stickers have the words Boss Babes in them, especially across the planner community. So that way I can use a lot of those to refer back to what this is. So, and then another area that I am really honed in on is traveling, because with travel, I got my passport at the beginning of the pandemic and have not used it yet. And so I'm hoping that uh, traveling will be safe enough where I can, um, start flying across the world, around the world. And some of the places I want to go to is France and London. There's like a lot of places that I want to go to, even here within the United States. I just want to go across the United States and just have fun exploring again. And so um, there are things that I want to do with that as well. I feel like I just need to start over as far as travel is concerned because it has not been anything. And then I also have wellness, and I have my goals within that. And you will see that I've used a lot of Ron stickers. My planner bestie Kimmy gave me a lot of Ron stickers, and so I've used quite a bit of those, and yeah, I love it. And this one is um, from a sticker pack that I got a couple of years ago that I never used when I was going to create like dashboards and stuff like that because they were so gigantic. But I loved it for this because it's just like, bam, can't miss it, right? So I love that. And I have some goals. It incorporates self-care as well as reading. It also includes updating my wardrobe because if I put uh, effort in my wellness, I should be needing an updated wardrobe as well. So that would be like a little reward. So that is that. And then I have a blank side that I can utilize, but in the meantime, I could just do it like this if I want to, so that when I turn the page, I'm looking at something visually. There's just a lot of ways I could use this. So then I print it out. I have a goal planner that I didn't even use for 2021. And so I am probably going to repurpose it for 2022, but I sort of like everything being in one space. So I don't know, but I printed out a couple of these goal sheets just to get my goals on paper. Okay. And then I can have it in this particular system to refer back to look at as I'm doing my everyday activities, whereas those other goal planners, they're like a separate entity, and I didn't like that. That's one thing I didn't care for. But it's a good tool and a resource to help me to break down my goals, to think about what needs to go into my goals to achieve them. But I wanted to have some main references within my overall system that I can go towards or refer to. And I will also have one in my social media / business planner. I have one in my faith planner and so forth. So this is like overall, it touches everything. And then those breakout planners will have like specific key things. Okay. So this is overall, this one is a goal tracker. I list a main goal, 4 action steps, and then I have 5 subsections of goals to list as well. So, and I have a repeat on this section. So, like, I can do this every quarter or halfway through the year. I can update this and do a refresher. Maybe I've achieved those goals and I can, put in some new goals to achieve. I don't want to overload my goals though, because it can feel overwhelming. And then I have a quarterly checklist and so forth. So I can move this to like each month if I want to do that. I need to go ahead and print out one for the other months as well, but I could do that as I go along. And so I have quarterly goals that I can refer to just to say, hey, are you still on the right track? What changes do you need to make? And then I can add in some additional stuff, but that's what I have for right now. Okay, the next section is for my daily pages. And here's another divider. Then I have the dashboard, and it says nurture your mind with great thoughts, for you will never go higher than you think. I love that quote. I forgot who said that quote, and I might put it later, but for right now, it's just that. So this was my draft, so I need to redo it. And I wasn't for sure if I would adhere this to the page or not. I could always take a decorative paper clip and put it on here if I decide that I don't want to see this divider. But I like this divider. It says embrace your own journey. And this came from the extension pack for the daily planner, daily pages. So I have an overall calendar. I'm still trying to figure out how I want to use this calendar. I may not use the calendars in here. I will determine that at a later date. My primary focus is the actual daily pages. And so if I decide not to use this monthly calendar, because there is a monthly calendar that I want to use for my main planner, I'll just adhesive tape this and put it together so that it's one. But we'll see. Or paper clip it together. And so here are those grayed out daily pages that I was sharing with you. I really like the gray out pages. What I plan to do is every night as part of my PM routine, I take a look at my planners, especially my main planner, and I write down my priority items to do. And this sort of just helps me to say, okay, this is what I need to do. And maybe put some action steps in there as well. So, and I could list out my priorities. I could list out a couple of things that I have to maybe prepare for that are upcoming. And I could put a habit tracker down here if I want to. There's a couple of ways that you can do that. But my main target is the list of to-dos. So I like doing that. And in the morning, I can also refresh my memory. I will have an on-the-go planner that I will show to you where I can say, okay, let me put these in my on-the-go planner so I can remember what it is that I need to achieve while I'm outside of my home, because this will stay at home. Okay, then I have a divider. I showed you guys these dividers in my, or dashboards in my Faith Planner War Binder setup. And I told you I had multiple of these. So I had another pack that I went ahead and put in. In this particular situation, this will be my today tab. So I'll put a label up there that says today. And that way I have it for my daily planner that I could refer to. And then at the end of the month, I'll just take these pages out, put it in. I'm going to house my daily planner pages within this planner system, and I'll take out some more. I did not put all of the 4 months in here because just with 30 days, it's a lot of pages in here. So I'll do this monthly. And if I don't use a daily page, it's okay. That's why I like that it's undated. So, okay. And I like that I could take my daily page out and take it to each of the planner sections that I have in here to jot things out in detail. So, okay, that's that. My next section is this divider. And I have a quote by Oprah Winfrey that says, you don't become what you want, you become what you believe. I love that quote. Good quote. Love this customized clip art. Very pretty. And then on here, I decided to keep the hello page, but I might adhere this to there because I really don't need a hello page. We'll see. Don't know yet. I think that was my original intention because I kept the back side blank. So we'll see. Okay, so basically I put all of the pages in here for this planner. I have my annual overview for 2022 and 2023. This is great to have like key events that I want to notate on here so that as I do my monthly and weekly planning, I can refer to this. This is really good because I don't have all of the months in here at one time. I have 3 months in here from this particular planner. So I will keep this annual planner and the perpetual planners I will keep in here as well. The perpetual planners I'm going to use like for birthdays, anniversaries, annual events, and so forth to notate on here so that I have a reference as well as my appointments. Again, I only have 3 months in here, so it would be good for me to have my appointments in here as well. So these two sort of run over each other in a way, but that's okay. To me, this is definitely more personalized. The perpetual calendar is like, okay, I've actually made an appointment and I need to mark that down. So, and I love that the months have the corresponding dates with the day of the week as well. So, okay, then we have my currently page. And some of this starts to get redundant, like with the currently page, I'm taking from the perpetual and the 2 annual pages, but it can be useful. It just depends on how you put it together, but it's great to highlight things. The way this one is set up, it has your priority goals, your important days, and then you have like a little dot grid area to do whatever, but it also lists out the main holidays, so like January 1st and January 17th for Martin Luther King Jr. Day. So okay, now again, my dividers are from the Spoonful of Faith vertical line layout, but I changed out the dividers for the regular vertical layout in another planner. So love that. Here is what the monthly page looked like. Very basic and clean, so I can really decorate how I want to. And then these are the actual vertical pages. Now I will not be using this week in my decorative setup because it's in my last month's planner for December. So because it's only like 2 days that are listed out, so I'm just like, we'll keep that in 2021. So I probably just will adhere these together so that when I turn my monthly, it'll go straight to the first full week of January. And then I have another one of those Happy Planner dashboard dividers for my today activities. Okay, so that is that. I don't know if I showed the dividers for these, but that's February and that's March. Just keep growing. So those are the 3 months I have in here. Okay, then for my next planner, I have my health and wellness planner. So anything dealing with like my numbers, weight-wise, blood pressure, and so forth will go in this as well. So I created this dashboard here. I think she is so cute. It says health is not about the weight you lose, but about the life you gain. And that is so true and very necessary. I want to lose weight and keep it off so that I can live a fulfilling life, be able to do all the things I want to do without the care of what weight gain brings. So I love that. And I love her cap. It says focus. And then here I printed off another little gold sheet. And so as I finish this, I'll move this up towards the front with my gold area so that it's all together, and I can print out another one if I need to. That's what I love about the disc planner, because you could just do whatever you need to do. And so this one has start weight, goal weight, final weight, end weight, start weight, my goal for my end weight, and then what is my final weight. So I like that this has to sort of figure out what is my BMI, my measurements, and so forth. I have my reason why, my motivation, my notes. Here's some milestone dates. So I like that. And then I have one on the back end side. So this could be monthly. This could be quarterly. Could be twice a year. Yeah, so I like that. Okay, and then here are the dividers from this planner here, the Create Your Own Adventure planner. And I went back and forth whether I wanted to cover these or not. And for now, I'm going to leave them as is, unless it comes up to something where I'm just like, oh, that is really not me. But other than that, I think it's okay, because I want to get back into hiking and all that good stuff. And then here are the monthly layout. And again, I have that last week of December in here. I probably will just go ahead and put it together so that when I turn from my monthly calendar, I turn straight to the first week of January. And I have another dashboard divider for my today and so forth. I thought to make good use of the line vertical, this would be fun for my recording like my exercise activity and any like numbers that I need to capture and record, any elements or cursors that I have. I could do that. I like the lines because I could write in here as well. So that's that. This will be my first time actually using a line vertical. Even though I have the digital file of an undated line vertical, I never used it. So we'll see how that works. A lot of people use line verticals for their faith writing planner, but yeah. And I like the little quotes down here too. I just noticed they have some quotes down here. Do more what makes you happy, but it's not on every page. So, okay. So that's that. There's the divider for February. Keep going and growing. And this one says wonderful. So I have 3 months of that in here. And then the next tab, have another divider here. And I love this little image of the lady taking pictures. She has a Canon camera, even though it's sort of blurred out. The word, I can see what it says. I have one of those too. And take care of all your memories, for you cannot relive them. And so I definitely want to do better about my memory keeping. Over the past year or two, I'm not a really good person with pictures anyway, but I definitely have gotten worse about taking pictures. And so I want to be very intentional about picture taking and memory planning. I will show you guys later about this, but I bought a HP Sprocket and never even took it out of the box. But I have everything I need to use it. I also have photo paper that I bought a couple of years ago. Never really used it. So I have a small inventory of all the stuff that I need to start using. There's just no reason or excuse for it. So that's cute. And then I like to keep the front part blank because I'll add stickers here or whatever, especially when I'm not using a monthly calendar in conjunction to a planner. But I decided to use an undated weekly vertical layout as part of my memory keeping system. I definitely wanted to do undated because that takes the pressure off if I don't do it right away and so forth. Now, I may go back and add some monthly pages. I'll just put them all together and it will serve as an index of things that have happened. So maybe I don't have time to write it all out at that particular moment, but I can highlight, okay, we went to go get hot cocoa here, we watched this movie here, and so forth. I can write out those highlights within the monthly calendar, and that way I have something to refer to. So I may go back and do that, and if I do, I'll let you know. But I just want the freedom not to be stressed about doing it for a particular day because sometimes weeks are not as active as others. And then if I wanted to do a day by day, I can block out these days of the week and I could do it vertical, I could do a horizontal, there's so many ways I could do that as well. So I don't want to be just boxed into a particular weekly setup. Okay, and so that's that. Then here I have my reading section. And so I am really trying to get back into reading a certain amount of books every month, or just to make for sure I read on a consistent, regular basis. I've been watching way more videos on YouTube, and then there's specific types of videos, so I'm sort of like limiting what I'm taking in, and I just want to broaden my horizons a little bit, go on adventures and so forth through reading. So I want to document what I'm reading, what I'm learning, who the characters are. So as I refer back to something, I have that. And so one component of this will be, and I love this dashboard here. She has a whole bunch of books behind her. She's drinking on something that's cute. And this is Reading Gives Me Hope. I believe Oprah says reading gave me hope. So I can't remember the quote the way she has it, but I put in active, what it's doing right now is giving me hope. So, and that's what reading does. It takes you on an adventure, it expands your mind, it increases your knowledge and so forth. So I love that. And again, I kept these blank because I could just use this and decorate it how I want to, but I'm going to use the horizontal layout for this section. I'm not so concerned about dating something. Now, usually what I will do is sometimes I will put like, okay, I read on this day, for so many minutes, just to make for sure I'm investing into my brain power, but that might not happen on a Monday necessarily. Maybe I skip a day, so I could wipe these out, do whatever. And who knows, I may go back in and just add the monthly pages all up front again. If I do that, I'll update you. But I want this to be more just about writing. And I could have just used regular note pages, but I believe that keeping these boxes here helps me to summarize and capture. If I have a full out note page or blank page, I will try to fill up the page. That takes more time, more brain energy, and I want to keep the flow flowing, and not get caught up. What I will do is I will have some power pages that I will put in like the beginning portion of the section, and I will like give a little brief summary about I may take a picture and print out the picture of the book. I'll write out the title, who it's by, how many pages? When did I start reading it? When did I finish reading it? And what was my overall thoughts? Did I enjoy the book? I'll rate it, and so forth. Would I reread it again, maybe at a later time? Those are key things. If I could ask questions from the author, what would I ask? So I'll have pages like that in here, and that's fun because you can just get creative with the page, and just it's just great to have a reference page to look back on, and refreshing your memory about what you have read. So, and who recommended the book? Recommendation come from Oprah or a friend or something? How did you find out about that book? Were you just at a bookstore, fumbling through the books? So I just think all of that's like fun to document. So and I just have some note pages in the back. And then on the back here, these note pages I made for myself because I just wanted some basic note pages. So, and then on the back, I have the cover that is a duplicate of the front. Oops. It's a duplicate of the front without the quote. And this is just the inside turned this way so that it's on the back. And on the back part is the image here without the quote. So I could have put the quote on the back too, but I didn't want to. And that's the back clear cover. Love it. And then I have these two old laminated dashboards. And this is what's going to anchor my planner, because most of the time you would put your back cover into the planner cover, but I don't want to. I like my planner cover. I worked hard for that, so I want to leave it out. So I just, one will be fine, but because I have so many pages in here, I just want to make for sure I put as much of an anchor in here as possible. Isn't she lovely? Makes you want to sing the song. Isn't she lovely? Yeah. So I have all of those in here. Now, as I begin to add like elements like stickers and washi tapes and all that kind of stuff to this, I may find out that I may only need to put in 2 months at a time for my bulk planners that I have for my catch-all and my health planner. But right now it seems to be pretty much okay. This is not as thick as my faith planner setup is. These are classic rose gold rings that I had on hand, and I just reused those, and it just looks so pretty. I love it. And yep, it goes well with the cover. And then my planner bestie gave me this paper clip, and I'm gonna put this in here. I have a lot of decorations. I just don't know what I want to use yet. And even though this has like the stones in there, I'm still gonna put it in here just to a light decoration. What else did I have? I have this clip as well, but I think this bow and my name is sufficient for now. And then I have this, is it peach Palomento? I don't know how you say that, but this is really pretty for like I could put this here on my gold insert. Okay, and that's a nice little decorative piece for that. I'm really like scared to use these though. And I have one more without the crown, a little bit different. I forgot the names of these, and it's been a while since I used them. So and give yourself like some decorative elements from the top of your divider. Isn't that pretty? Okay. And then I have my plan clip. So either I could put that here. Oops, I didn't get it in there at all. I could put that here if I want, or I could put it like up here to mark a certain page that I'm on. But yeah, I like that. And then I don't have the actual pen that I'm going to use for this planner, but I do have a Simply Gilded planner pen. And that's what that looks like. So she's cute. I love it. I love it. I'm going to have so much fun using this planner. I love this visual. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love each section. I think it's pretty. I think it's functional. I mean, each section has a full out purpose, and I love it. And I love all the colors. They really go well together. So this is exciting. I love the customization of it all. I'm just excited to use every bit of it. Yeah, so I can't wait to fill up all the good stuff. And while I'm at it, I'm gonna, because this video is gonna be posted pretty late, I think what I'm going to do is I am going to go ahead and set up my decorative elements for the first full week of January. And I'll do that now. So I could tell you what I'm using and you will know. Oh, this is so much fun. This is what makes planning fun, when you have a system that you really have thought about and that you feel will benefit you in the long run. And what I love about disc planning systems is that you could change them out. I could change out this dashboard cover and put in something totally different if I want. So yeah, so excited. Okay, let me grab my stickers and my washi tape, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to use to set up for the first week of January. All right, so for the week of January 3rd through the 9th, I'm going to use this really cute sticker kit from DEK Designs. It's called Hello 22. I believe this was one of her Hump Mail freebie sticker kit for when you purchase, like, well, now it's $22 worth of product. You'll get like a freebie kit, and I believe this was it. I can't remember if I ever showed this or not, but here are the full boxes. Really cute. Love this double box. And then you have your sticker strips with the balloons that are featured in the boxes, and some black strips with the gold holographic foil. You have your day covers. You have your fashion dolls that came with the kit. You have some decorative flags, some lace headers, some dolly looking headers, some bows, some work stickers, and then you have your decorative stickers. I love her decorative elements. And then you have some boxes, some with decor in it. Then you have like your checklist stickers and your clipboard, weekly stickers, script stickers, and your functional stickers, as well as some glitter headers, weekend banner, checklists, and flags. So that's that. And then I am going to pair it with some other stickers that I have. And by the way, this is the freebie sticker with the PR team and the date dots that came with the collection as well. And then I have this sticker kit that I got from Pinky Mono Papers. Now, I got this like around November-ish, and she had not yet updated it to 2022, but I was like, that's okay. I want to at least have what I want to use for New Year's out the way. I'm not concerned about the dates because I'll find something else to date. Um, but I thought this was too cute. You got two dolls to choose from, and then some decorative elements, including this looks like a social distancing spray, like a sanitizer spray, like stay back kind of thing. I think that's so cute. Your new lipstick, some hats, some party favors, the glasses. I won't be able to use the glasses, unfortunately. Let's like cut those numbers off. Champagne, some heels, some cupcakes, phone, and so forth. And then this page is a cute page. Only one of the boxes has 2021, but I could cover that with something if I want to use that. And this is like a vertical box to cut. It probably will cover like 1.5 vertical boxes. You have some strip stickers here, so forth. So thought that would be cute to pair up with this. So yeah. And then I have my Mojo JoJo Plans black boxes. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the setup here. And I'm okay with the dates as is, as well as the month up here. I like that. So I'm going to go ahead and switch over to voiceover temporarily and speed up this portion of the video to save on some time. And I will catch up with you for a quick review of this setup for the week of January 3rd through the 9th, as well as final comments and review. so beautiful together. I'm so excited, not only about my setup, but just how the planner disc and everything just works together with one another. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this planner system setup as well as my decorative setup for the week of January 3rd through 9th. Thank you so much for joining me. Please don't forget to check me out on Instagram and follow me because I will post pictures there that I may not do videos on. So thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on your notification bell. Until the next time, bye bye.